Why did you come to this program? Why did you come? Some people say, I came here so that I can take my sales to the next level. Someone else says, I came here because I want to change the planet Earth, get all these weird, horrible people to work together and be in love and sympathy and peace. Yeah, there's some of those out there. Somebody says, I just came here to get laid. Somebody says, I want certainty in my life. I want this. Whatever people say they want, no matter how altruistic it sounds or how selfish it sounds, the real reason you came here, the real reason to do anything is simply to change how you feel. To either take a great feeling you have to a higher level of intensity or to get rid of a negative feeling. That seems so absurd. But if someone says, well, I came here because I want to help create peace on earth. I want to help the whole planet be at peace. And I'll say, great, what does that give you? Well, I'd be glad I did it. But what would it give you? They go, well, I'd feel like I did something important. And if you felt that way, what would that feel? They say, well, I'd feel worthwhile. What they're after is a feeling. Or this woman said, I feel happy. This person says, I want $10 billion. Great. You want 10 billion pieces of paper with pictures of deceased notables on them. Is that right? You say, no. What do you want? You want what money will give you, right? So what will money give you? Someone says freedom. Somebody else. Love. Money will get you love. That's interesting. I think that was sex, not love. Choices. Security. Now, by the way, have you known anybody who's had a lot of money who didn't feel free, who didn't feel loved, who didn't feel like they had lots of choice? Or do you know anybody like that? Think about it. Remember John Belushi? How many remember loved John Belushi when he was around? Loved him, right? I mean, think about it. This guy, he was a crazy mofo, right? And he had these great goals. He had these goals. The goals were he wanted to absolutely be a total star and make the whole world laugh. He wanted to be a television star, which he did. Then he said, I want to be a movie star, which he did. Then he said, I want to make music that's outrageous, which he did. He said, I want millions of people to love me, which he did. I want to make more money than I could spend, which he did. I want a great wife, which he did. He experienced. But he killed himself. By the way, was he successful? Yes or no? Yes or no? No! Killing yourself is called failure. It's like, I mean, in my book anyway, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, he's a beautiful man, but here's the problem. He made everybody else feel good except whom? Because in the end, if you talk to people who knew him, he didn't feel like he was growing. He didn't feel alive. He didn't feel he was contributing. He was doing the same stuff. He wasn't progressing. You want to know what makes us happy? Progress. That's it. I don't care what you've achieved. If you don't feel like you're still growing, if you don't feel like you're still contributing, if you don't feel like there's some progress in your body or your mind or your relationship or your business, if you don't feel like there's progress, you're going to be unhappy. I don't care how big your life is compared to other people. Progress is the game, my friends. It's being alive. And if we're going to be alive, absolutely. If we're going to be alive, we've got to take control of our emotions, because these emotions we all think we're going to get from achieving more, from helping everyone else, from raising 3.2 perfect children, from, going into samadhi and total spiritual connection to earth. Whatever your game plan is, it's ultimately to get to a certain feeling. And the truth is you can have it right now. I mean, if you achieved your ultimate goal and now you're feeling totally euphoric, who's making you feel euphoric in the moment you achieve that goal? Who? You are. If you kiss somebody and wham, Mr. Happy comes to full attention, you're totally euphoric. Where does that feeling come from? Wet tissue, touching wet tissue? Is that what excites you? No, if that was true, kissing your dog would turn you on. It's because we can have any feeling we want, but we all have a psychology, a mindset, a set of beliefs and values, a set of rules about how life has to be before we can feel good. So if someone who is spiritual like me and loving and passionate, shaped like this, thoughts like this, and kissing me like this, woo, I'm so happy like this. But if they're unspiritual and they're mean and they're shaped like this and they kiss like this, I go like this. There's no difference except what you're doing in your head. The feeling's in you. So let me tell you the secret. People all the time say, oh, this depression is like coming all over me. Depression doesn't come all over you. You do depression, or you do anger, or you do love, or you do excitement. And when you get this tonight and over the next couple of days, not just getting it here, but getting it in your body, life's a party. Because now you can change how you feel in an instant, and it's no bullshit. It's not having a feeling and pretending it's not there. It's not keeping it inside and pretending something else. Yes, I'm real happy. It's the real ability to go from one meaning that was making you crazy to a meaning where you feel grateful to God, or grateful for your chance to give, or for your chance to grow, or for your capacity to change this now physically and whatever you're doing. It's the ability to make real, lasting change, not the cover-up, nor do you just lump all this garbage inside yourself and slam it on somebody because you've got to express yourself. It's a different level of mastery. And that's what this is. This is the road to mastering our own lives. God gave us the most incredible resources on earth. They're right here in your body, mind, and spirit. They're the energy you wake up with, but most of us have never been taught how to master it. This next few days is the beginning of that path, and we want to take it to a whole nother level. And let's start now. Let's start by noticing what changes our emotion. You can try and think yourself into feeling better. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. You know, your brain's going, BS, you're not happy. What you've got to do, the fastest way to change how you feel is to change the way you move, because emotion is created by motion. Emotion is created by motion. You can't feel something without some change in your physical body. Now, it might be a subtle change. You have 80 different muscles in your face, 80. For this area for most people is the largest area of unemployment in the country. Because most people have 5 or 6, looks, and they create these same feelings. Your face alone changes. The way you breathe, the way you move completely changes how you feel. When I move like that, it creates a feeling in me. It creates a different feeling in you too, doesn't it? By the way, can someone change someone else's feeling or emotional state just by their presence? That's what leaders do. That's what leaders do. And I'm telling you, there are, just so I'm clear though, there are negative leaders. Are there some people who can walk into your place of work and it's like, everybody's like, oh no. How many know somebody like this? Say, I. And are there people that walk in the room and you can't wait to be around them because they always seem to be, it's not they have this big positive attitude, they just always seem to be in a place that's strong. How many know somebody like this? Say, I. Which one have you been recently? Well, neither one. I'm in the middle. I'm safe. No. So what we want to do is play a little bit. And I want you to experiment with how you generate these feelings in your body. So first thing I want you to do just to wake yourself up is when I say now, I want you to go in a state of total celebration where you shake the building just for 20 seconds. Now don't do it for more than 20 seconds. You'll get too happy too quick and we wouldn't want to ruin your day. All right, let's just wake the body up. 1, 2, 3, wake it up, go! Come on, man, I can see you, come on! Now, if you feel better than before, make a fist and say yes.